Yeah. I remember being a wallflower. I remember trying to force myself to act like the people that I was with. I always wanted to like match energy, and inside, even if I'm laughing, even if I'm dancing, even if I'm like having a good moment, I always felt like I was in this bubble by myself, and no one saw me, no one understood me, and no one cared for me. And I don't know what that used to do to me, but I still have that. I still have that in like certain areas of my life, with around certain people and stuff like that. But I think it took me the last 4 years to really realize that, like, even if it's people that you care about and that you genuinely want to build with and want in your life, you can't force a feeling. And going to all the places that we've gone to, like occasions and stuff like that, I'm trying to think right now, with all my honesty, like a moment where I genuinely enjoyed the moment that we were in. I'm trying to think of one. I'm not saying that there isn't one, but it's a question that I'm asking myself. So now I'm gonna give you the floor so I can think of that.
It's funny, like you said, like I'm sure everybody had that moment in a club, in a bar. We have like that almost outer body experience, and like, what is all this for? Like, when you step back, like this shit is man fake, not even cool like that. Like I think everybody has that moment, but
Yeah.
you just like, oh, I'm bugging, and then you just want to fit the crowd.
Conform.
But take it deeper. Why would you keep those same friends your whole life when your club phase is over? If everything's felt artificial then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think people don't want to be alone.
Or if you grow as much as we grow,
I just,
like, why am I not friends with anybody for talking about?
I think because those were not friendships. Those were friendships
at the moment
for the
we're all
season.
sharing the same misery or sharing the same experience and talking about while we're out of talking about it.
But think about it. That's the only place the conversation ever went. The ones that have become real friendships, you have deeper conversation with and you have deeper meaning with. And Dana, it's about life, it's about politics, it's about sex and all this shit, you know what I mean? And all those other people, it would always be like, yo, is that crazy that this happened in like this time? It's just like having high school friends. Remember how I was in 5th period? Like I was the class clown, because you remember how you felt at that moment, you remember the memories and you try to stick to them. See the sky? It's amazing. At least that's what I think. How you doing? You're not, but you try to recreate.
Same thing, so why do you have the same people around if they didn't elevate with you?
But think about it. As human beings, talk to yourself right now. You don't know what the fuck it feels like to grow when you're a teenager and when you're in your early 20s and mid 20s. Like, you're just going through life as it hits you, and you're accepting them as moments that you chose and that you fell into, and then all the constructs of life come at you, and you're sitting there like, who am I? Because at the end of the day, you're doing everything based on something or someone that you're either trying to get the attention of, you're trying to get the next position, you're trying to get the next fucking raise.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Boom. You want the hottest sneakers. It's just like the conversation you were saying the other day.
There's also people don't make fun of you so you can fit in, because everybody got this new shit that somebody's promoting, and
it's really crazy.
Like somebody's promoting the iPhone heavy. Everybody got the new iPhone, and then you got some old iPhone you get made fun of. You don't want to get made fun of. That goes with everything in life that you might be on a different than a crowd with. But you're not gonna say nothing because you're gonna be made fun of. And that's how people just want to fit in. And then who's being real? And who made that construct of this is how you fit in because you have to be like this? Who fed that into your brain that this is how you have to be and this is what makes you look cool, makes you look not poor? Half of the shit brown and black people buy is because we don't want to look poor in the hood.
Yep.
Or we don't want to perceive to be looking poor.